Hey everybody, I'm Justin Rojas, the lead mentor of the first robotics team over at Pender High School. I just wanted to say hi and make sure that you're all doing well and staying safe and getting your schoolwork done, but also to offer this video to try and introduce you to something that you can do in your spare time, um, for you to be able to have another thing to learn, but also for fun. So this might help you for one, robotics, two, for your future. Now, I'm not a big fan of Wikipedia, but it's mainly this portion here that I wanted to focus on. If you're not familiar with CAD, computer aided design, um, it could be used in many industries. So you could be designing anything in the fields of automotive, shipbuilding, aerospace, architecture, prosthetics. And the part that I found very interesting was perfume bottles and shampoo dispensers. So I had no clue about that. So I'm hoping to be able to put this in the link in the description below. So all you have to do is just come in here, sign up, and it'll send you an email. And then all you have to do is verify that email. You'll set up a password and be able to log in. Now, the great thing about this software is you don't need to have a lot of RAM. You don't have to have a lot of storage. Everything's done in the cloud. So all you need is internet. And once you log on, this is what you'll be greeted with. This is your welcome screen. There'll be a video here in the center. Watch the video. But in order to get started, it's pretty much straightforward. Just come over here to the create button, document, title it. So we'll just go with first test. And it'll load up your first test screen here. And you will be greeted with a 3D view. If you're not familiar with working in a 3D space, it could be a little overwhelming, but they spliced it into three fields. You got your front, your right, and your top. So your top, left, the back, all that kind of stuff. You can click on this little cube here, change it back to isometric. You can isolate certain fields over here on the left side. Just click on a little eyeball and it'll hide them. So just to give you a quick down and dirty, we can make a bracket, for instance, for robotics. So we clicked on sketch. Now it wants us to select a plane to work in. So we're going to select the top. Okay. And we're going to hide the front and the right planes. And I'm going to click over here on the top here so it puts it right in front of us. And if I zoom out with my scroll wheel, I can see the whole thing. I'm going to select this little drop down, corner, center point rectangle. Sorry, not corner. And in the center, I'm just going to click once, drag it out, click again. And then if I select this dimensions tool, I could click on the edge here, drag it up, click again, type in 4 inches. Yours may be set at millimeters. All I have to do is just type in IN and it'll change it to inches. So I'll do 3 inches there. Then come back over to here. We're going to do a center point circle. And we'll just do a couple of these real quick. And we'll just go from that center point. We'll just come straight down, throw one in here, go from that center point, and throw one in there, that center point, throw it in there. Then come back to dimensions, and we'll drag that up there. We'll do 0.25, 0.25. Now, obviously, these are not going to be lined up, but in practice, or doing it for real, we would line these up. However, where we're at right now, we have a flat bracket. This thing has no depth to it whatsoever. So what we're representing so far is a bracket that we're going to make. And these will be the holes that our screws would go in. So let's return back to isometric view. Click on this green check mark. And now what we're going to do is we're going to extrude. So click on the extrude button, and we're going to select the main plane in the center. Now that we've done that, it's extruded, as you can see here, depth 1 inch. That is way too much. So, as you can see, as I grow it, it's going too much. So we'll do 1/8 inch and hit enter. And now you can see we have a 1/8 inch plate. And this could be used, say, for us to manufacture a bracket of our own. So we have our screw holes, and preferably they would be measured properly from the sides. They would be in line with each other, or however we deem that they need to be done. And we could say, okay, now we know that 4 inches by 3 inches, these screw holes need to be where they need to be. Then all we have to do is get our piece of steel or our aluminum, whatever material we're working with, cut it, drill the holes, and now we have our own bracket that we have manufactured. Now, down here in the parts list, if I hide that, I can create a new part. And I can keep creating parts until I decide I want to start putting them together. Now, this can be used for a lot of things. We can build portions of the robot. We can build the entire robot if we want to. What I want to encourage you to do is come through here and just start creating things. You know, sketch something, go to sketch, choose some of the tools and make some of the different shapes, different objects, and see what it is that you can do with this. If it's something that you are not interested in at all, that's fine. If it's something you find that you might be able to make something out of and be creative, have a blast and do it. Share those with me. I'd love to see what you can come up with. I plan to do some more with this on the days that I have the chance to, and I'm going to try and come up with something that I can create and put together, and let's just see how crazy it's going to be that I'm going to do. So I look forward to seeing what you guys come up with and what you guys do, and hopefully come the new school year we can actually integrate this with our robotics team. So I look forward to getting back together with all of you again and getting back into the shop and actually doing some hands-on work and trying to integrate this into our program as well. So thank you for watching. And again, if you do create something with this, please, please, please send me some screenshots, pictures, share it with me, whatever. I don't care. I want to see it. Thank you. Bye.